Oh, yeah. And we don't want to die. We are preaching the gospel. We are preaching the gospel of Heavenly Father. A gospel to set you free. It's a gospel to set you free. What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify. 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 Now listen, a story about the Macaulay because of the warrior. He won't be arrested, assassinated in his father's compound.
But the Nigerian government, he's a warrior, a warrior, a warrior. When you fight, you don't fight, you die. If you beg for your life, you don't beg, you die. When you appease, then you don't appease, then you die. If you vote, you don't support, then you die.
When you blind, then you don't blind, you die. If you vote them, they are stupid, then let's show you die.
If you don't vote them, they are stupid, then let's show you die. You can choose how you want to die. Like a warrior or like a coward. A million ways to die.
We are preaching the gospel.
We are preaching the gospel.
Heavenly Father. A gospel to set you free. It's a gospel to set you free. What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify. What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify. What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify.
But you say,
crucify, crucify, crucify. Now listen again. The current state of Nigeria.
Nigeria is about to break up. Currently, two set of law Nigeria, Senator Bribe says so. And they're not terrorists or bandit. Government negotiating with them, pay them huge amount of money for the terrorism. But in the South, honor freedom fighters are called terrorists. Government arrest them, kill them at will. Where's the livers in breathing? Where's the organs in breathing? Where's the penises in China? Where's the vaginas in China? What about their breasts in China? And then police don't arrest criminals or extorting money from motorists or Okada. A million ways to die.
We are preaching the gospel.
We are preaching the gospel of Heavenly Father.
A gospel to set you
free.
It's a gospel to set you
Oh
free.
yeah.
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
But you say,
What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify.
but you say,
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
but you say.
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
Now listen and listen again. Islamically get arrested. Nigeria police for alcoholic. But in the northern the police arrested vigilante group for alcoholic, labeled and criminal. Also,
Better you can keep innocent Satan for no reason, and no one will arrest them. But in this Satan you arrested for attacking Fulani.
I'm headsman
And we are preaching the gospel. We are preaching the gospel
of Heavenly Father.
A gospel to set you free. It's a gospel to set you free. What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify. What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify.
But you say,
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
but you say,
Crucify, crucify, crucify him.
yeah. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. I still remember as well Nikema Kendele Mwachineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well, serving the indigenous people of Africa through media, evangelists, and also music. Now, the topic today is the more they've been exposed, the more people believe, and the more Nigerian government bribe those that they can be able to bribe. I repeat, the more Nigerian government is being exposed, the more people believe, the more they bribe those who they can bribe, and the more they kill innocent ones for believing. This is the message today. Now, when we take example in the case of dead Buhari, when our leader was preaching about Muhammad Buhari that he's dead, a lot of people don't believe him. But with the scenario today, what is going on today, a lot of people have now all understand that yes, indeed, that this man has died, which I'm going to do more expose bring more ingredients in order to back this dead Buhari, so that it can be easier for people to be able to find a solution. Those who cannot be able to speak can be able to begin to speak. Those who cannot be able to ask questions can be able to ask questions. I'm going to do a special program for that. But the message today is, the more the Nigerian government is being exposed, because the more they're exposed, the more people, both home and abroad, international community, the good conscious one, will now understand exactly what is playing on. We saw the protest that was anchored in the in United Kingdom. A British citizen was accusing the government of Britain that the British government will be of a shame country at the time when all these things come out in the open. That they've been harboring this atrocity, they've been harboring the death of Buhari, that he have died. At the time, because you can never hide the truth forever. Truth will always prevail. It must. No matter how long, it must. And that is why that the people who are fighting against the restoration of Biafra should know that the Biafra restoration is the truth, Biafra restoration is the way, and Biafra restoration is the light. There is no two ways about it. The more they've been exposed, the more people believe, the more they look for people who they will bribe. And these people that they are bribing are taking the advantage. Let's take, for example, the Elders Council, so-called organization in Igbo. Let's take, for example, the Igwes. Let's take, for example, Ndenzenozo. Let's take, for example, upcoming politicians. Always looking for an opportunity that they can be able to grab their own national cake. We saw the Elders Council. They went to the government house in order to ask for the unconditional release of Alwila Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. But a lot of them will be tempted because envelope will be given to them. How many of them will be able to resist? How many of them will be able to resist, knowing fully well that our people are suffering back home? There are people who cannot be able to feed 2 square meals a day. There are people who cannot be able to go to school. There are people who are laying down right now. They die because they cannot be able to afford a common paracetamol. Can they be able to reason this way? When a huge envelope is given to them, make your choice. Just in the case of the 10th of November 2021, we saw how they all sat on the floor. I mean, they sat outside. It is a choice. Do you want this envelope for you to sit outside, show your face in the world, for them to see that, yes, you are doing something? Or do you want to go inside and remain wretched forever? It is a choice. Whatever human being is doing today, it is a choice. If you choose to do the good thing, it is a choice. If you choose to do the bad thing, it is a choice. But no matter how we choose it, if we choose the right one, then people will be safe. Because if everybody believes, and those people who've been able to allow themselves to be bought over, resist that evil temptation, because the money that you're taking is more, that money is your money. That money, it is your money. Let me put a microphone on this one so I can be a little bit louder. I hope I'm coming out clear right now. The money that you are taking, that money belongs to you. How old are you? How long are you going to live in this earth? And this message goes to the elders councils. It goes to the Igwes. It goes to the intellectuals. Those ones who have opportunity to use their diplomatic means in order to press Nigerian government. Those who have the capacity in order to come together and speak with one voice. Speak with one voice like a man. These are the people this message are going through. Because if these people been able to carry us along, then You will not see what happened in Bakassi just a few weeks ago. Few weeks ago, the people of Bakassi, which is coastal region, showing solidarity to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu by shutting down the border between Cameroon and Nigeria, mounting the flag. That was the time that the leadership of IPOB ordered that every flag, Nigerian flag, should be pulled down and mounted with Nigeria with a Biafran flag. But as I speak to you today, those places that out of fear of truth, mounted those flags have now taken it down. A lot of them. Consistency and determination is the key to your success. If you cannot be able to remain consistent, then how are you sure that you can be able to provide for your family? How can you be able to be sure that you can be able to provide food, put a food on the table genuinely for your children and your wife? Because you are not consistent. Because you are not consistent, this is just a simple analysis. In a sense that you work today, you feel that you have acquired a lot, and you just sit down, enjoying that one that you've worked for, thinking that if you don't work, that it is impossible. You have to get up every morning, go to work, come back, so that you always put a food on the table. Consistent and determination is the key to the success. How many people, if you go to Nigeria today, how many people have taken down the flag of the Biafran flag that was replaced with the Nigerian flag? How many people have taken it down? A lot have taken it down because they are not consistent. Because they are not consistent, it is because the people that are supposed to make this order to implement it have taken bribe. They have taken big envelope. They have taken big envelope on the politicians. Peanut. This is your money. Now, what happened on the October 19, 2021? If you go to Vanguard newspaper, you're going to see it there. The headline reads, Nnamdi Kanu's trial. Pro-Biafran group shuts Cameroon's border in solidarity to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, whom is right now suffering in DSS dungeon. Who is right now suffering in DSS dungeon because he wants you and I to be free. That is why I played this song that I said, it is your choice. If you want to die like a hero, you can die like a hero. If you want to die like a coward, you are going to die like a coward. This message directly to the Ndinze Nozo, Ndiwe, politicians, intellectual, and etc., market leaders. These are the people this message is going directly to. You're so saying now, because these are the people who have opportunity in order to transform the life of the people, but they use that opportunity in order to suppress the people. And when people like us begin to come out to speak, people begin to believe. The more they believe, the more they bribe them, and the more they go at night killing people. The more they go at night killing people because you have believed. You know what I'm saying now? Because they won't want you to believe. They don't want you to listen to the truth. This is what they don't want you to listen to the truth. What they want you to remain in perpetual abject poverty. This is exactly what they want you to do. And we cannot be able to see all these things happening without speaking it. If they took advice that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told them in 2012, what is happening today in Nigeria will not be happening. A lot of people are waking up. Millions of people, unbelievers have now repented and know that yes, it's true. But you not just to believe, but you must speak up. You must speak up and demand for your right. A man will die one day, but what is your achievement? If you are a father and you are supposed to be on this generation to make a great change, and you wake up one day your children begin to wake up and say, Daddy, why can't we replicate what we are watching in the movies here in Nigeria? You also say now, you'll be very, very ashamed of yourself that if you're opportune to listen to this message right now, that if you remember this question, you will be very, very ashamed. But one day that child will find the truth and know that you are supposed to do something, but you refuse to do that thing. The more they've been exposed, the more people believe, the more they bribe those that they can be able to bribe, the more they go at night killing innocent ones. This is the message. This is the message this morning. This is the message this afternoon, and this is the message this night. Now, the news. It's a pro Biafran group. Mind you, this is in coastal region. A pro Biafran group called Biafra National League. Biafra National League. This is in coastal region. These people are from coastal region. You're so saying now, to see that a lot of them want to, but where they don't have the means, for example, Radio Biafra is not being played over there, how can they be able to get information? Now, a pro-Biafran group, the Biafran National League, BNL, has ordered for the shutdown of borders between Nigeria and Southern Cameroon in solidarity with the trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazindan Dekano, on the 21st of October 2021. Now, we know that Nigerian military or Nigerian government and the Cameroon government have allied themselves in order to fight Ambazonia and IPOB. Because we also remember that recently this great movement IPOB and Ambazonia lined together in order to fight this parasite that is bleeding us, this parasite that is making us to be on abject poverty. And what next the government of Nigeria and government of Cameroon did, what they did is to also ally themselves. You understand now? I'm coming so that to make a connection why I'm saying what I'm saying. To make a connection in order to fight the Ambazonia and also to fight the indigenous people of Biafra. Why? That is a question. During the time of Obasanjo, Obasanjo gave this Bakassi to the Cameroons. Am I correct? And if assume that we have not seen the light, both the Cameroon and the Biafrans, the indigenes in that particular portion, Bakassi, whom they've already sold them to Cameroon, will be fighting against the indigenes who are on the underside of the so-called Nigeria. But because there is an understanding, because the Ambazonians have already taken that territory, the other part, that is why we've been able, or these our great brothers and sisters that have Biafra National League been able to do what? To combine themselves and raise a flag of our dear motherland, which is Biafra. Now, as I used to say, that there are a lot of Matthias Kalo. This Matthias Kalo denounced, sabotaged this great movement during the 1967-1970 war. What did he do? He said that I am for one Nigeria. He is a Biafran. I am for one Nigeria. I am for one Nigeria. They are tying his hand back. He still shouted, I am for one Nigeria. Then the cohesion journalist asked the commander of the Nigerian military, what are you going to do to him? He said, no, I'm not doing anything. We're going to take him as a prisoner and feed him well as a friend. Then the white man left. Immediately the white man left. He is still laying on the floor. They are still laying on the floor. He is still shouting, I want Nigeria. They are still laying you on the floor to kill you. You are still saying that you are for one Nigeria. and the next thing they kill the idiot. Like I say, if I am that same man, that same Nigerian man, that which all of them are Biafrans, that same Nigerian military that killed that idiot, I will do the same thing to that other motherfucker. Because they have used him, he is not relevant to them anymore. The next thing, they will kill him. Now, what will be the benefit if assuming that on the point of death of Matthias Kanu, he is saying that I stand for Biafra. Biafra must be free. And the moment that he's saying Biafra must be free and they shoot him and kill him, it will be a plus. We will trace him when the time comes and make sure that he get what he deserves. You're saying now, get what he deserved, because he deserves respect. But such a person will forever remain a sabo, and such a person will also always be referred as a saboteur during the Biafran war. You're saying now, during the Biafran war, they will always remain saboteur. This message goes to the Elders Council. This message goes to the Igwes. This message goes to the Nzenozo. It goes to the politicians. It doesn't matter if they have bamboozled you, lie you on the floor, bamboozle your bomb. It does not matter. Have you on record that if you say pin, they are going to let them bring it. We will defend you, but remain consistent and determination. Remain consistent and because we have exposed them. There is nothing that they can tell us now, because you are in that position. You are in that position to make a change. And once you are in that position, it doesn't matter what you did in the past. It doesn't matter what you did in the past. What matters is, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? Or do you want to end up like Matthias Kanu? Do you want to end up like Matthias Kanu, I ask? Because these days, they will just call you and share you drinks, and that's all. One of the man in the Benue State who has been a political talk to this caliphate. He has been a political talk to this caliphate, and he decided to open up. He decided to open up to tell the world how much the calamity that these people have brought and how much they have used him personally in order to do what? To betray his people. But at the end, what did he do? At the end, what did he do? He also betrayed himself. So if you want to come clean, you come with open-hearted. If they are killing you, you will forever remain as a truthful person. It does not matter how much they have bamboozled your bomb, because we know that a lot of you have committed a lot of crimes, and because of the agreement that you have with them, because they have laid you on the floor, bamboozle you, 1, 2, 3, aboki, bamboozle you, put you on a camera, make a kajanine, it does not matter. Let them bring it to the world. Of your 1 month, 3 months, but you remain consistent. This message go to the elders, Igwes, Ndenzenozo, politicians, intellectual, and the rest of them. Because the more we preach this gospel, expose them, which I'm going to do more expose on the dead Buhari. Bring more ingredients. I'm going to bring more ingredients that you can't even stress yourself. You cannot even stress yourself to even go looking for the upper house to go and ask questions. You will be looking for the common man, because they have all hid up. 4 years and 11 months now. 4 years and 11 months, or 4 years and 10 months, if my memory serves me right, that this man have died. So more exposure is coming. You will be looking for these 4 years and 11 months. These people, they are all fed up. So it will even be easier for you. It will be easier for you. And those of you, by the time this message gets out, those of you who are going to help these people to take them out of this country, you have to begin to plan it. I repeat, those of you who are going to help these people to fly out of the country, the moment this video drop, believe you me, they will be going after them. If they bribe them and they do not accept the bribe, they will kill them. They will kill them like a common innocent man on the street who are suffering on a daily basis. They will kill them so that they cannot be able to be exposed. So once that video dropped, I urge you, please, those of you who are going to help those people to fly out of this country, so that to give the world exactly what they wanted, which is the truth, you should do so. You should do so. If I not Biafra is here, but it's only if you believe. If you believe consistently, if you believe determined, if you believe and you never shake, then you will know that yes indeed that Biafra is here. Now, back to what happened in Bakassi. Now look at what the Matthias of this generation, watch and listen what they did.
What is happening here? What is going on here?
This is Matthias of today from Bakassi. They are Biafrans.
What is happening here? What is going on here?
What is happening here exactly is day before yesterday, we woke up early in the morning and meet two flags by the roadside. Welcome to Bakassi area. And when we come to notice that this is a Biafran flag, along the line, army came and videoed the place and take away the flag. So we are now gathering to declare that we are not in support of Biafra.
We are not Biafra.
We are not Biafra. We don't want any problem, please.
Thank you so very much. So we are saying we are not in support of Biafra.
Yes.
We are not Biafra. We are not aware of those who brought those things and
yes.
That we youth of Ward 7, we are not Biafrans, yes. And we do not support Biafran agitation. So from welcome to Bakassi to the whole of Ward 7, we are not in support of Biafra. Yes. We say no to Biafra. Yes. We are looking for those who came and put that flag here. Yes. We are promised that we are going to fish them. We are telling the security agencies that the youth of Ward 7, we are going to fish out those people that put up that flag here. We are not in support of Biafra. We are law-abiding youth of Ward 7. Build the youth! Build the nation! Build the youth! Build the nation! Build the youth! Build the nation!
You see? These are the new generation of Matthias Carlo. From welcome to Bakassi to Ward 7. Those of you who are conversant in that area will now imagine the distance from welcome to Bakassi to Ward 7. And the youth are now saying that they are not going to participate in this great movement. They also invite the military, telling them that they are not for Biafra. Telling them that they are not for Biafra. This is the same people, this Matthias Carlo that was killed, that was shot and killed during the 1967-1970 war. Why shouting for one Nigeria? He was shouting for one Nigeria and they killed him. They slaughtered him, they killed him like a chicken. You cannot run away who you are. It is impossible. It is impossible. Believe it or not, you cannot run away from who you are. It is impossible. Come rain, come shine, that thing which God has put on you for you to use it, and you must do it. Unless if you are not called. If you are not called, then that is it. But if you are called, that thing, nobody will take a portion land that belongs to Biafra. Because this great movement, this project of Biafra, it is a mandatory from the heaven. Not even inch, an inch of our land will be given to. Now, the question that you're going to ask yourself, the people in other side from Cameroon, why didn't they begin to fight? Why is it that it is the people, the indigenous people, indigenous youth from that area, from Welcome to Bakassi to Ward 7, why is it that they are the one who come to fight? It is because there are people in the other side from the Ambazonia. They have take control of that border. And they have willingly said, it doesn't matter how much Obasanjo sold this land to our government, we cannot take what belongs to you. This is your land. You're so saying now. They said that they call military. And they promise the military that they're going to fish out. Who are those military? It is Nigerian military. Now the question you're going to ask is this: why is it not the Ambazonian military? Why is it that it is not Ambazonian? Because the Bakassi, as we know, have been sold to the Cameroon people by Olusegun Obasanjo. Now, as this thing happened, why is it that the Cameroon military force, police, navy, etc., why is it that they are not the people who should be fighting with Nigerian government? Because as long as we're concerned, we are still in the contraption called Nigeria. So whatever the citizen did in order to affect the other part of the country, it is the government of Nigeria will bear the consequences. You're just saying now, they are the one that will bear the consequences, because the Cameroon government will be thinking that you practically send your citizen to go and cause confusion so that we can fight a war. Now you have the war. You're just saying now, they can never believe that yes, it is the agitators like this BNL. Mind you, the Biafran National League, it is a group that is fighting for the Biafran restoration in coastal region. I repeat, Biafran Nations League, Biafran Nations League, Biafran Nations League, BNL. They are a group that is fighting for the Biafran restoration in the coastal region, in the so-called South. These are the people. And it's on news. So, like I said, the question that you're going to ask, why is it that the Cameroon government or Cameroon military are not fighting war with Nigerian government? You understand? It is because they are lying that the Ambazonian Defense Force or Ambazonian government to be with IPOB or IPOB government to be, they align together, and that alignedness, that oneness, it has broken a lot of things. It broke a lot of boundaries. And one of it is this of a Bakassi. Because all of you that is watching, or you're going to watch this program later, know rightly that Obasanjo sold that place with billions upon billions. You understand now? That align, Ambazonia and the IPOB, it broke a lot of boundaries. That is why when we preach this gospel, say that the restoration of Biafra, it is going to bring light to this Africa as we know it today. The people will not suffer anymore. The people will no longer suffer anymore. Now, let us continue the news. The group, in a statement by its national leader, Prince Will Richard, his job is more diplomatic. These are our people from coastal region. Mind you, this is our people from coastal region who are fighting alongside with the ideology of every well-meaning Biafran who is fighting for our freedom to be restored. The source now, Prince Will Richard said that the closure commenced on October 19 to 22nd, along with operating areas. Mainly Cameroon borders of Cross River State, Akwa Ibom, and Bakassi Peninsula. Wow. 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 From Cameroon borders. Wow. Wow. Cross River, Akwa Ibom, and Bakassi Peninsula. Wow. This is a very great work. It's a very, very great work. It's a very, very big work. Big work. They did a great work. They did a great work. Chineke mele mebele. All these areas, they mounted Biafran flag. They mounted Biafran flag, even to the territory that were supposed to be the portion of Cameroon. They mounted flag in all these areas. Chineke mele mebele. Now, did you see that these people who are shouting for one Nigeria, that say that they are going to help the military in order to get the people who mounted this flag, get people who are fighting for their freedom? That is why I started this program with this song. With this song, moreover, if you want to get this song, go to Odinkemma official. You are going to get it. 1,000,000 Ways to Die. These people now have shown us that they are one of the Matthias Carlo of today. Let's listen to this song again.
Oh, yeah. 1,000,000 Ways to Die. We are preaching the gospel.
We are preaching the gospel
of
Heavenly Father.
A gospel to set you
Father set you free.
It's a gospel to set you
Oh,
free.
yeah.
What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify. What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify.
What you say?
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
What you say?
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
Now listen, a story about a man calling God a warrior. They have left for the because he was beaten and arrested, assassinated in his father's compound by the Nigerian government. He's a warrior, a warrior, a warrior. When you fight, you don't fight, you die. If you beg for your life, you don't beg, you die. When you appease, then you don't appease, then you die. If you support, then you don't support, then you die. When you plan, then you don't plan, you die. When you vote, then they're stupid, election, you die. If you don't vote, then they're stupid, election, you die. You can choose how you want to die, like a warrior or like a coward. 1,000,000 Ways to Die.
We are preaching the gospel.
We are preaching the gospel of Heavenly Father.
A gospel to set you
Father set you
free.
free.
It's a gospel to set you
Oh,
free.
yeah.
What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify.
What you say?
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
What you say?
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
What you say?
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
Now listen again. The current state of Nigeria. Nigeria is about to break up. Currently, two set of law Nigeria, Senator Broadway says so. And the North, terrorists are bandit, government in negotiating with them. Pay them huge amount of money for the terrorism. Not in the South, I'm a freedom fighters, terrorists. Government arrest them, kill them at will. Where's the livers? In Britain. Where's the organs? In Britain. Where's the penises? In China. Where's the vaginas? In China. What about their breasts? In China? And they're not police don't arrest criminals or extorting money from motorists or kada. 1,000,000 Ways to Die.
We We are preaching the gospel.
We are preaching the gospel
of
Heavenly Father.
A gospel to set you
Set you free.
It's a gospel to set you free.
Yeah. What you say?
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
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 Now listen and listen again. Islamic police has got arrested Nigerian police for alcoholic. But in this Nigerian police arrested vigilante group for alcoholic. Labeled the criminal. Also not a look at the innocent Satan for no reason and no one will arrest them. But in this Satan youth arrested for attacking Fulani and herdsmen. A million ways to die.
The gospel.
We are preaching the gospel of
Heavenly
Father.
A gospel to set you
Gonna set
free.
you free.
It's a gospel to set you
Oh,
free.
yeah.
What you say? Crucify, crucify, crucify.
What you say?
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
What you say?
Crucify, crucify, crucify.
What you say?
Crucify, crucify, crucify him.
A Million Ways to Die. Written by Odinkem and Kendele Chineke and Joe Agafe. Produced by my producer. Now, this beautiful song, or one of the beautiful songs, I picked the poem in one of our brother who based in Berlin. His name is Joe Agafe. Joe Agafe. He is a very beautiful, and I picked it. That is why his name is on this song. At the time that when I will begin to benefit from this song, he will also be a beneficiary to this song. If we are no more, my children, hold on, let me put this thing on charger. My children and his own family will be beneficiary on this song, of which we already spoke, and I told him that you did a very great job. A Million Ways to Die. A Million Ways to Die. So if you support them, you don't support them, you are going to die. If you beg for your life, you don't beg for your life. It's just in the case of Matthias Carlo, you are going to die. If you vote them in their stupid election, because there is no credible election. There is no credible election in Nigeria. In 1950s, when a credible election were to conduct in Nigeria, it was rigged. And ever since then, it has been their tradition. So if you vote them, you don't vote them, you are going to die. Anyhow, now the question is, do you want to die like a warrior, or do you like to die like a coward, just like Matthias Carlo? Let me play this again, because this is a new generation of Matthias Carlo. Because there are people who have seen the light, mounted the Afra in solidarity to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and they have come out in order to condemn that. They have come out to condemn that. Now, as day by day grows, majority of the believers will be more than those who are unbelievers. Now, for them who have sold themselves, if they don't repent now, they will all go down like Matthias Carlo. Because at that time, the government of the day will be afraid that if the number of believers are growing so, then we are afraid that you are also going to be a believer. Then we are going to slaughter you. That is why this message, it says, the more they've been exposed, the more people believe, and that is the more they will bribe those who they can be able to bribe, and kill those who they can be able to kill. These are the people. If they don't repent, they are going to go down like Matthias Carlo, and then their name will forever remain or making reference as a saboteur.
What is happening here? What is going on here?
What is happening here exactly?
So, in a normal circumstances, these are not the people who are supposed to conduct this interview. Supposed to be the military. You're so saying now, it's supposed to be in the military. These are the people that were supposed to come out and be apologizing to to Cameroon government. But because the ambassador had taken the other part of it and say, hey, we had an agreement and we cannot take what belongs to you, the Bakassi portion that Obasanjo sold to us, you can have it back. Now, you see how these are Ifulefu. These are Ifulefu. These are Ifulefus coming out in order to castigate the good work that their people, which is Biafra Nations League, Biafra Nations League are doing in order to free them. Listen again. This is the Matthias of today.
What is happening here? What is going on here?
What is happening here exactly is day before yesterday, we woke up early in the morning and meet two flags by the roadside. Welcome to Bakassi.
I want you to pick that point. Keep that point. They wake up day before yesterday early in the morning. They meet up. What? Biafran flag. They meet up Biafran flag. Remember what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, some of you who are unbelievers will wake up one day and you will meet Biafra. You will meet Biafra. So immediately they saw that thing, their heart fly. Their heart fly. They begin to call their Janjaweed master. Come, we don't, because these are the agents. These people that you see here, these people that you're going to see their faces. You also say now, these people that you're going to see their faces, I'm going to do a special program for these people. These are the agents of the Janjaweed, Matthias of today. I am going to do a special program alongside with the expose of on more clue on how to even the non-believers that Buhari have died. They are going to believe more. And I'm also going to do a special program for you to see these faces. And for you to know that these are the agents. These are the paid agents. These are the paid agents of the Nigerian government. Whatever you see, please call us and report. And they ask them, go and buy this thing and just make a protest so that we can just use it as a point of contact. These people that you see here, I'm going to do a special program for these people so that the other ones who are paid agents will even be afraid. They will even be afraid in order to come out and castigate the work that we are doing openly, giving a justification to invite the military to kill our people in that part of Biafra. In that part of Biafra. Now, you heard what he said, that they wake up in the morning and they saw Biafran flag. They saw Biafran flag. And their heart caught. Because in that area, those ones who are genuinely fighting for the restoration of Biafra, they are keeping their record. Now, if you are watching from that part of the Biafran land, if you people are not doing this, you need to begin to do what? Put it on an account of these people. Begin to monitor them. Begin to monitor these people. Begin to see if they have changed. Begin to see if they will do anything contrary in order to sabotage the freedom of our people. Begin to see if these people have repented. If they have repented, begin to put it on consideration. You have their names, you have their data, you know where they live, you know their addresses. Begin to put them, begin to monitor them. Do not do anything. Do not do anything, because they have come out openly. They have come out openly to do what? In order to sabotage. But if you have to do something, then you have to do what is needful. But for these purpose that are making these brokers, begin to put on their record, begin to make sure that every of their move or action in time to come is being recorded. Because these people are the agents of the zoo. They are the paid agents. These are the people that you saw, or part of them are the people that you saw on the 10th of November 2021 on our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. These people carrying one Nigerian flag, shouting one Nigeria, so that the gullible people who are yet to wake up will be confused. But everybody know exactly what is going on. So I am going to make a very good program for these people, because the question that you're going to ask, why is it that the Nigerian government are not fighting war with Cameroon because of this? You know what I'm saying now? Because taking a flag, putting on another man's soil, it is a call for war. It is a cause for war. It is because the IPOB aligned with Ambazonia had broken a lot of boundaries. And when you say boundaries that you know, boundary, borders, it has broken a lot of borders. That is exactly what happened. So they have said, this is your land, you can take it. That is also the same thing that when the finally Nigeria disintegrate, those people who voluntarily come into Nigeria, you also say now, who voluntarily come into Nigeria, and if they decide to go back to Cameroon, Cameroon also will openly handed welcome them. Just like what they, because you cannot do good to me and I will pay you evil. It is impossible. You cannot do good to me and I will pay you evil. I cannot pay you evil. I will pay you good with good, evil with evil. You also say now, evil with evil, good with good. So by the time the Nigeria is disintegrate, those ones who are in the those ones that voluntarily come into Nigeria, feeling that there is hope in Nigeria, they are also going to go back if they deem fit. If they deem fit, or if the government of Ambazonia say that we want you back, you are going to remain with us for 10 good years. If after 10 years you do not allow, you don't like what the government of Ambazonia, then you are free to go. It's just a suggestion that I'm making to the people of Ambazonia. It is just a suggestion. You also say now, so that for them to know that yes, indeed, we are true freedom fighters. We are not betrayers. So I am going to make a very, very good portion about these people. So we begin to take their note. These are the agent, paid agent. You can see their faces. You can see their faces. Let us. But one thing, they say they wake up early in the morning. Day before yesterday, as of when was this news published? The news was published on the it was published on the 19th of October 2021. So you'll be looking about I think about 17th of about 16, 17 of October 2021, because when a news broke out, originally you cannot see Nigerian government reported it. You know what I'm saying now? You cannot see Nigerian government reported a news. You cannot see Nigerian government, and when I say I mean Nigerian media, you cannot see them go to report on news originally to investigate. They don't. They picked it from social media. They picked what they picked. They will say allegedly. Why can't you go down and investigate? Why can't you go down and ask people the incumbent of that area? Why can't you go and ask them what is going on? When you ask them, you hear. Then you will know that if majority are for Biafra or not. These are paid agents. These are paid agents. And one day they are going to go down like Matthias Kalo, who betrayed Biafran struggle in 1967, in 1970. And by the time they are going to deal with you like Matthias Kalo, they will not use the same people that they are using the time they were using you. They will change another person. They will play good cop. The one who are dealing with you right now are so-called good cop. By the time that they found you suspicious, if you don't repent now, by the time they will find you suspicious, they will use their bad cop in order to assassinate you. Who are those bad cop? DSS. But right now, they will be using police, using army with a sweet word, with a sweet talk, try to talk you and say, don't forget this thing. We're going to make Nigeria great. Everybody, your children, how old is your children? How many children do you have? Okay. I have 5 children. They'll give you 5 million. Just whatever you see, just try to let us know so that we come and put everything in. Yeah, don't worry. Nigeria will be great. Nigeria will be great. Nigeria will be great. By the time they find you suspicious, if you don't change now, you have the opportunity now. By the time they will find you suspicious, they will slaughter you like Matthias Kall in 1967, 1970. They will kill you. They will kill you because your people have waken up. They will say to you, can't you see what your people are doing to us? It is not what you have done to them, because they don't put those things in their consideration. What you have done to them, the point is this: they want Nigeria to remain one, and as long as Nigeria remain one, then you are safe with them. But as long as people are waking up on daily basis, people are rejecting bribe, people are saying that we cannot be able to remain like this, people will not begin to reason, know that consistency and determination is the key, then that is when they will begin to lose hope. And if they want to kill you, they will not say what you have done. They will say, can't you see what your people are doing to us? Just like in the case of Matthias Kall. Just like in the Matthias Kall, this message is not just to these people in this part of coastal region. This message is also the people of the elders councils. This also goes to the Igwes. This also goes to the Nzenozo. This also goes to the politicians. This also goes to the intellectuals. They will say, can't you see what your people? They will use bad cop, which is DSS, SSS, in order to come at night abduct you. They will not. You will not see that policeman that every time will come with sweet talk. You will not see that military that every time you come with sweet talk, asking you how many children you have. If you have 5 children, 1 million. Then you will use 1.2. You go and buy one gura. You go and buy one gura moto. Then you use the other one. You go and meet your girlfriend. Then before you know it, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, finish. You'll be expecting them to come more. You'll be expecting them to come the more. You'll be expecting them to come the more. The more they are coming, the more you are selling your soul to the devil. The more they are coming, the more, because they will keep on coming, because they want Nigeria to keep on remaining as one. So as long as Nigeria remains as one, the more they keep on coming to you. But know that the innocent ones, because keeping everybody in abject poverty, it is their tactics in order to make sure that our people remain in abject poverty. Abject poverty. Once our people remain in abject poverty, they will always be excelling. Their market will be selling. You also say now, their market will be selling. But with this gospel, as long as anybody that hear this message, you listen to it from the beginning to the end, there is no way that at least 10 people will not have a rethink. There is no way that at least 10 people will not have a rethink. Only 10. I didn't say 100. 10 people. Then imagine every day you have 10 people who are repenting, seeing the light, knowing that the people of indigenous people of Biafra, they are fighting for the restoration of Biafra. They are fighting for their freedom. Even the police and the military, they are now seeing the truth. They are now sending, a lot of them are now sending message saying that they are going to give me more information, that this is exactly how they want to support the struggle. You see now, they are now contacting me that this is exactly how they want to support the struggle. They are beginning giving me information. One of the programs we had the other day, you saw what happened. You saw what happened. You see now. So everybody are waking up. Because they can now reason. If they cannot be able to reason, we will help them to reason. You also say now, we will make a short video. When we make a detailed video, put fact and figure, bring it, they will reason by force. They will reason by force. Because coming to every day will come to live broadcast, a lot of them don't really get it. But when you compile everything in a very short and break it one by one, so when they listen to it, their eye will open. So 10 people on this program, it is a plus for us. It is a minus for these people. Now, at the time that every day 10 people, and then it gets to a point that people will say enough is enough. The ones that are remaining like these ones, who just wake up and saw that on this either on 16th or on the 17th that Biafra flag had been mounted, their heart, they begin to have high BP. If Biafra is restored, a lot of people will have high BP. A lot of people will go and hang themselves. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have said this thing. If Biafra is restored today, a lot of people will go and hang themselves. Because those ones are the ones that say that over their dead body would they see Biafra restored. Now, look at these people. They want 1 million naira. Look at them. Look at it. Let us play it again. Let us play it again.
Area. And when we come to notice that this is Biafra.
Hold on.
What is happening here? What is going on here?
What is happening here exactly is day before yesterday, we woke up early in the morning and we meet 2 flags by the roadside. Welcome to Bakassi area. And when we come to notice that this is...
Did you see lie? They say 2 flags. But here, it says, wait, hold on, let me get it. It says from Cross River, from borders of Cross River, Akwa Ibom, and Bakassi Peninsula. These are the areas that this flag, but they say only 2 flags because this is what they want. They want to give people the impression that nothing is happening. It's not saying now. They want to give people's impression. They say only 2 flags. But here you can see from Cross River down to Peninsula. So things are happening. Let us continue.
This is a Biafran flag. Along the line, army came and videoed the place and take away the flag. So we are now gathering to declare that we are not in support of Biafra.
We are not Biafrans.
We are not Biafra.
Look at their faces.
We don't want any problem, please.
Thank you so very much. So we are saying we are not in support of Biafra.
Yes.
We are not Biafra. We are not aware of those who brought those things and
yes.
That we youth of Ward 7, we are not Biafrans, yes. And we don't support Biafran agitation. So from welcome to Bakassi till the whole of Ward 7, we are not in support of Biafra.
Yes.
We say no to Biafra. Yes. We are looking for those who came and put that flag here. Yes. We are promised that we are going to fish them. We are telling the security agencies that the youth of Ward 7, we are going to fish out those people that put up that flag here. We are not in support of Biafra. We are law-abiding youth of Ward 7. Build the youth! Build the nation! Build the youth! Build the nation! Build the youth! Build the nation!
Now, the person who made the press statement said only 2 flags. But the person who is recording it, he said from welcome to Bakassi to Ward 7. Now, is it only 2 flags? From welcome to Bakassi to Ward 7. Why the people who really did it, the thing was from the borders of Cross River down to Bakassi, Peninsula, Akwa Ibom. The press release statementer, he said 2. The person who is videoing said from welcome to Bakassi to downward 7. I don't know how distance is that. So for you to know how serious our people in that part of coastal region are, but because of the Nigerian government spent over 30 billion just to make sure that no news or give people's impression that we are doing a very great job. You understand? But most important thing is this, that let more believe in this struggle so that we can be able to go home peacefully. And when they come to your home to kill you, you have seen what is happening. You cannot stay there and watch your brother and sister being killed. Because after they kill them, they are going to come down and kill you too. That is a short video that I watched. A student in one of the universities, I can't really record there. The Nigerian security agencies with their vehicle, they want to pick a particular student. They are dragging him, and another student who is upset, he was videoing it, said, leave him. He did not do anything, and while he was saying leave it, he was calling the attention of other students. We're gonna come, oh, please come. Some of you maybe you saw we saw the video I'm talking about. He was videoing them, calling the attention of other people, because if they allowed them to pick that boy, they were dragging that boy, and the boy was resisting. Immediately, the person who is taking that video been able to gather enough, and all of them came in order to save their own. What did these agencies did? They ran away. They didn't literally run away, but they leave that boy and enter their go. But before then, immediately that man saw that his people are coming to save him, he began to chance the policeman. He began to chance him. Before you know it, they call Okada. Okada picked him and go. What are they saying? They say he is not carrying Igbo. He is not a drug addict. You have to make a statement in order to justify whoever that is videoing that particular message that is going on. It's not just to video. You have to make a statement. You're saying now to be a justification in case if anything happens. So it will be a justification. He said they did not do anything. He is not carrying anything. He is not carrying any sophisticated weapon. He have not killed, so that it will be a justification. It will be a justification for the legal team who are going to use it to work, because all of those things are working. If you think that they are not working, all of those things, they are working. Anything you do for this freedom, it is all recorded. It is all recorded, and the one that found as a good point, it is going to be implemented. You might not see it, but just keep on doing what you are doing for the benefit of your unborn children, so that everybody can be able to be free and enjoy this beautiful nation of ours that is coming. And also, if anyone sees evil, this also goes back to the people who I'm delivering this message. Elders, councils, and also politicians. If you see evil and you keep on condoling that evil, it means that you are equally an evil person. Because if you see, call a spade, see evil. I cannot allow my people to be dying every day. Why is it that such a thing is not replicant in the northern Nigeria? Why is it that the northern youth can kill southern youth, no police will arrest them? Why is it that banditry are rampaging, killing people? I see with Al-Qaeda and etc. are killing people. Nothing, no military, no Python dance 1, no Python dance 2, no Python dance 3. But when such a thing replicates in our land with a justification that the Fulani herdsmen are killing us and we retaliate, you come and arrest us and kill us. Why? This would be your justification, you elders, Igwes, Ndens, and other politicians, intellectuals, so that all of us can be able to live in peace and harmony. I still remember as Odinkeman Kendele Nwachineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well. Now, let me show you this. This prophecy by Prof. Lumumba. You will hear what he said. Ethiopia, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, etc. That they will all break down. This is a well-known public figure. He said Ethiopia will break down, Kenya will break down, Nigeria will break down, South Africa will break down, and a lot of the other African countries that he made mention. Breaking down meaning that the people are waking up. The more people wakes up, the more the bad it becomes to these parasites. He didn't even mention Cameroon. There are a lot of African countries that is going to break down. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. Prof. Lumumba, listen to what he said.
Africa have delivered a
Hold on.
Ethiopia will break down, Kenya will break down, Nigeria will break down, South Africa will break down. And look at South Africa. Only last week, the whites in Western Cape in South Africa have delivered a petition to the government in Pretoria saying they want to create their own country. Go to northern Mozambique. The gas that is there cannot be produced because there is conflict. Northern Mozambique.
You see? These are the ones that I've been able to remember offhand. There are a lot of countries that is going to break down in Africa. That is to say, the more people believe, the more these African leaders being exposed, the more they look for people to bribe, those who they can be able to bribe, and the more they kill people. If they want to kill you, you must not stand there and allow them to kill your brother or your sister. You must raise an alarm. You must raise an alarm so that you can be able to save your brother and your sister. Because if you don't save, they are going to pick him and kill him. Tomorrow they will come back again. Just like as they come back, and always when they come back, they give money to these people. They give money to these people. Every day they will come back because they want Nigeria to remain one. They want Nigeria to remain one. They want Ethiopia to remain one. They want Kenya to remain one. They want Nigeria to. They want South Africa to remain. They want all these. They want all these nations in Africa to remain as in abject poverty, and that is why that when you see such statement like this one that I'm about to show you right now, then you don't take it as a joke. Where is it? Do not take it as a joke. Let me find it. Because such a statement will be made only once. It will make only but once. Only but once. The people who he's been telling, he don't even need to repeat it again. He will just take this short clip and send it to them. This statement, such a statement that you're about to watch right now, it is only made but once. And once it's made, they will come and deny it. Debunk is it. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. I just want to project a fear to them. But this is the message. Anytime you want to tell a particular unit that this is what you're going to do, he will take this short clip and do what? And send it to them. Go and listen to this message. Go and listen to this message. Now listen. Because people are believing the more. Yes, I said now, people are believing the more, but what people are not doing is they are not protecting themselves. And that is why people will keep on dying.
Actually, I'm born by about 2 times. It's short, kids then got almost school on Sodia. Apatam. Unujago have poor there, the next one, and they did a bomb body place.
You see, they should go and tell the people who are living there to go out from there. The next time he's coming there, it does not matter if you are still staying there, he is going to bomb that place. Such a message is only delivered but once. You cannot hear this message over and over again, but every day we come here to educate you because this is our job. Everybody cannot wake up at the same time. That is why it's becoming so much dangerous to them. Let's listen to it again.
Actually, I'm born by about 2 times. It's short, kids then got almost school on Sodia. Apatam. Unujago have poor there, the next one, and they did a bomb body place.
You see, such a message only delivered but once. This is the Supreme Court Governor of Imo State, whom is doing the work of its master. Who is doing the work of his master? Hope Uzodimma. Hope Uzodinjo. Who is doing the work of his master. And that is why this music is practically for the so-called Governor Hope Uzodimma or Hope Uzodinja. Take it back. This take it back, it means that the people must take back their freedom. Listen.
Yo, it's about that time we talked about the pain and the struggle. So many souls lost in the Biafran war. Women, children, going hungry, lying on the road, and it brings so many painful memories. So we gotta talk about it. So take it back, 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 take it back. All the pain and the agony, take it back. The massacre, the pogrom, take it back. Visions of hungry children, take it back. Take the fallen men and women, take it back.
The most Islamization propaganda have been migrated for encouraging both the new and old converted jihadist movement in Nigeria, funded by Imo State Government, by Mr. Hope Uzodimma, the governor of Imo State, selling out our love for embracing. Jaja way, take it back, take it back. Mr. Hope Uzodimma has just quickly installed and certified newly Emirates. Enough for me, enough for wearing, enough for long, Kedumaka Emia Akiwe, Ruga.
So take it back, 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 take it back. All the pain and the agony, take it back. The massacre, the pogrom, take it back. Visions of hungry children, take it back. Take the fallen men and women, take it back.
Mr. Uzodimma has just implemented an agenda full of name handlers. The master, also an agreement. It called treasurers. Treasurers. Take it back. Have you ever heard of what Willie Lynch led? Letting the 23 December 1712, he taught the rest of the colony masters they were to control African slavery. I call that metalist slavery. Metalist slavery.
So take it back, 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 take it back. All the pain and the agony, take it back. The massacre, the pogrom, take it back. Visions of hungry children, take it back. Take the fallen men and women, take it back.
This will was set up and delivered by Willie Lee on the bank of James River in the colony of Virginia in the 1712. This place was set up and delivered by Willie Lee on the bank of James River in the colony of Virginia in the 1712. This place was set up and delivered by Willie Lynch. Yeah.
Yo.
Woo!
So that's the story of the lost tribe of Israel.
We've been marginalized.
Subjugated. We've been killed in our numbers.
Now we say never, never.
But we'll never say never.
Yeah.
Until our destiny is achieved.
Until our destiny is been achieved. Until our destiny is been achieved. So people like Hope Uzodimma, people like Hope Uzodinja, people like Willie Obiano cannot able to do what? To put us in this forever. People are waking up on daily basis, and as people are waking up on daily basis, it becomes so unbearable to them. That is why you can now be seeing people who have not been repented in this part of coastal region, in this part of Inter Biafra, that they will be the one to pay the price, just like as Matthias Carlo did. And also the ones who are accusing the Inter Biafra land that they are the one who are causing the problem that is going on, this and that, And now, Igbo man this, Igbo man that. What have Igbo man done to you? Some of you who are saying that Igbo man want to dominate you. Just like these people in Bakassi, we are not in support. These are the people who are saying Igbo man this, Igbo man that. Igbo man this, Igbo man that. And now, I am now asking you with this music and tell me if how we are your problem.
Instead of you to accept freedom, you choose to be a saboteur. Free yourself.
Free yourself, motherfuckers.
Are you gonna be this jealousy?
Yeah, what up? Yeah, what up? Yeah, what up?
Gotta wake up. Forget about hypocrisy.
Tell them what they have to know.
We are the gospel of freedom. We are free.
Every day now and then.
Why you say Igbo man?
Yes,
Igbo man.
what up?
Igbo man.
Yes. What up? I say, how long? To the culture which you say, and you say, Igbo man this, Igbo man that. Let me remind you that the economic prospect for the so-called South is currently being seized and controlled by the Fulani change away. And you say, Igbo man this, Igbo man that. Are you also aware that under the oil was in Abia State, Imo State, Anambra State, and recently even in Enugu State, are being owned and controlled by the Fulani change away? And you say, Igbo man this, Igbo man that. Are you also aware that after the sharing proceed of the oil between the alliance in Shell, in Mobile, in Najib, and the alliance for the Cheverin of the United States of America?
Are you gonna be in this jealousy?
Say what up?
You gotta wake up. Forget about hypocrisy.
Tell them what they have to know.
We are the gospel of freedom. We are free.
Every day now and then.
Why you say Igbo man?
Yes.
Igbo man.
What up?
Igbo man.
Yes.
Igbo man.
What up? The leftover is given to the 44 local government of Kano State and the rest of the northern state of Nigeria. And you say Igbo man this, Igbo man that. I say, how long? President Kano is the man God has chosen to restore the world, starting for the restoration of Biafra, Africa, and the rest of the world, so that everyone can have a freedom of speech, everyone can have a freedom of movement. This is exactly what we are lacking in the damnable zoological Republic of Nigeria. Unlike the Masin and the Kano used to say that calling Nigeria a zoo is like insulting an animal living in the forest.
How long are you gonna be in this jealousy?
Say what up?
You gotta wake up. Forget about hypocrisy.
Tell them what they have to know.
We are the gospel of freedom. We are free.
Every day now and then.
Why you say Igbo man?
Yes.
Igbo man.
What up?
Igbo man.
Yes.
Igbo man. That.
Now listen again.
Jealousy is the root of hate.
Jealousy is the root of hatred.
Don't overlook the voice of freedom now.
Come on now.
Reach the freedom of the
Every day now and then.
If I am free, you are free. Africa will be free.
Because people living in Nigeria, they don't think of reason. Man of the man of the world. Muslim and they cannot salute you. Oza, a prince from the east, rising from the West Africa. Upon the trigger, the sun rises, the sun sets. Then hurry around to rise again for the restoration of Biafra, Africa, and the rest of the world.
How long are you gonna be in this jealousy?
Say what up?
You gotta wake up. Forget about hypocrisy.
Tell them what they have to know.
We are the gospel of freedom. We are free.
Every day now and then.
Why you say Igbo man?
Yes.
Igbo man that. Igbo man this. Igbo man that.
Back to the coastal region or you stay, and you say Igbo man will dominate you. Let me ask you, how many oil fields do you have in your land? How many billionaires do you have in your land? What about the land? Has it been clean? Your children are drinking dirty water, and you say Igbo man this, Igbo man that. Your children out of school, you say Igbo man this, Igbo man that. Your graduate out of job, you say Igbo man this, Igbo man that. When are you gonna learn? When are you gonna see that Igbo man is your brother? Think about the time when you want to succeed. Think about the time when you want to excel. Think about the time when you want to excel. Igbo's not your problem, Fulani is your problem. Igbo's not your head, Fulani is your head. Igbo's not your enemy, Fulani is your enemy. Dona Ego says so. Think about that all you invite us to belong to the Nigerian. Think about my say so. Think about it. Think about it. Remix.
Gotta wake up, forget about hypocricy.
Tell them what they have to know. Tell them what they. Tell them what they. Tell them what they. Tell them what they. Tell them what they.
Why you say he won't
Tell them what they. Tell them what they. Tell them what they. Tell them what they.
Tell
them determine for you when and how your ocean view and how you use power generated from your resources. What the woman says so. Preaching the gospel but to set you free. You say, Igbo man, this, that. Odin came out on the microphone. Yeah. It is a message for these people. So you have to wake up. Stop saying Igbo man this, Igbo man that. These people in this portion of Bakassi, these people, let me play this thing again. Let me play their. That is why I'm going to make a special program for these people, and I pray that this message get to them. Let me get them. Hold on. These people destroying the effort of your brothers and sisters are doing in that part of Biafra land, inviting these Janjaweed to come and they abduct and kill them, and later will be crying, no road, no good water, no clean, no this and that, no education. Listen.
What is happening here? What is going on here?
What is happening here exactly is day before yesterday, we woke up early in the morning and meet two flags by the roadside.
He's a liar.
Welcome to Bakassi.
He's a liar. Not two flag. The flag was from Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Peninsula. These are the places where this flag was occupied. It is not two flags. Then you will also hear what the person who is videoing this thing, he said, from welcome to Bakassi to Ward 7. You see? Two different statements, two flag, which is the statement that the Janjaweed asked them to say. The person who is videoing it, making his own analysis, he did not know that the area from welcome to Bakassi to Ward 7 are the place that these people are controlling. I don't know what they're doing there, but this is the only knowledge that they have. But with what we have here as information from the border of Cameroon and Nigeria, that is the Cross River, Akwa Ibom, and Peninsula. These are the places where these flags are. It is not two flag. It is not two flag. We're going to catch him now. Just from what he said, we are going to catch him now from the other person who is videoing. Just listen, so that you know that this is a paid agent.
Welcome to Bakassi area. And when we come to notice that this is a Biafran flag, along the line, army came and videoed the place and take away the flag. So we are now gathering to declare that we...
Now listen what he said. I'm going to play it again. Sorry for interruption. He said when they come to notice. So if you see Nigerian flag, you don't know. If you see Biafran flag even from afar, you don't know. When they come to notice, when they come to notice, if you see Cameroon flag, don't you know? If you see Cameroon flag, you will know from afar. If you see Nigerian flag, you will know from afar. If you see Biafran flag, but when you come to notice, one day you will notice and you end up like Matthias Kalo. These points, please.
So we are now gathering to declare that we are not in support of Biafra.
We are not Biafra.
We are not Biafra. We don't want any problem, please.
Thank you so very much. So we are saying we are not in support of Biafra.
Yes.
We are not Biafra. We are not aware of those who brought those things and
yes.
Now listen to this person who is making this analysis. He will say, from welcome to Bakassi to Ward 7. That is where because these are territories that have been able to lay their hands on.
We youth of Ward 7, we are not Biafrans, and we don't support Biafran agitation. So from welcome to Bakassi to the whole of Ward 7, we are not in support of Biafra. We say no to Biafra.
From welcome to Bakassi to the whole of Ward 7, this is just a confirmation that they saw it, they marveled, they thought that Biafra, a lot of them come because these are the agents. These are the agents of the zoo. Their hearts. The day that Biafra will be declared, restored, a lot of people will hang themselves if you don't repent.
We are looking for those who came and put that flag here. We are promised that we are going to fish them. We are telling the security agencies that the youth of Ward 7, we are going to fish out those people.
Don't worry, I will help them. If they are not putting records, I will help them make a short video. I will help them to make a short video so that they will mark your faces and put you on record, begin to monitor you, begin to watch you, and begin to see the movement that you are making. If they are not, I will help them. I will help them bring it to the analysis so that they can be able to begin to put record. Yes. You understand? Because this is a war of intelligence. I'm going to help them make a short video so that they can be able to do what? And also, in this video that I'm going to make, I'm also going to use this as an opportunity to tell the whole Biafrans, or even anybody that is occupying Nigeria today, that with this video, once you are watching this video, begin to keep record of those people who are sabotaging you. This video, these two, this one and the more expose on Buhari. You understand? Two separate videos. This one is going to challenge on this one. This one is going to challenge on this one. You are going to look them to fish them out. I will help them for them to, if they're not keeping record. So let them begin to look the faces and begin so that, because everybody need to be a CIA. Everybody need to be an intelligent officer. Even children. You understand what I'm saying now? Everybody need to begin to work a CIA job. Keeping the records of these ones. We are not fighting our people. We are not fighting our people. Any of our people who is proving someone, put the records, begin to put his record, monitoring his way. By the time the majority of the believers, you also say now, we will get what we want. If by then that Nigerian government have not killed them, they will be tried in Biafra, and whatever punishment they deserve, they will get it. You also say now. So I will help them. You are going to fish them, so that you give their name to the Janjaweed, so that every night and then they will come at night abducting our people. It doesn't matter if you are young or old. It doesn't matter if you're a boy or girl. It does not matter if you are a fiki bibio. It does not matter, as long as these people confirmed you that you are a suspect, that you are supporting Biafra agitation. Your own is gone. So I'm going to help our people so that for them to begin to put record, begin to keep record, so that anybody, if you're doing something, you'll be thinking that nobody knows you, they'll be keeping your record. Begin to keep your record of the atrocity that you're committing, like these people. Yes, I say now.
And put that flag here. We are promised that we are going to fish them. We are telling the security agencies that the youth of Ward 7, we are going to fish out those people that put up that flag here. We are not in support of Biafra. We are law-abiding youth of Ward 7. Build the youth! Build the nation! Build the youth! Build the nation! Build the youth! Build the nation!
Don't worry. They are going to see your faces very, very well. I'm going to capture your faces. They are going to see your faces very, very boldly. Very, very boldly, that they cannot even look at you 2 times to say that this is the person. And they begin to make investigation, where you come out, where you go, this, so that they can be able to, because you can now have people in that part of Biafra land, coastal region, Biafra Nations League, cannot be working tremendously to make sure that Biafra is restored, because the great work that IPOB did, our leader Mazen Namdekambi capture, was making that alliance with Ambazonia, and that alliance broke a lot of boundaries. It broke a lot of boundaries. Now, it is now the job. You say now. It is now the job of the people in that part of Biafra land to do their work. IPOB have done their work. Our great Lamaz Nnamdi have done his own part to make sure that the alliance between the Ambazonia and Biafra, and for that alliance, a lot of boundaries have broken. Now you, the localities, you have a job to do. And if you don't know, I am going to make a short video for you to know that this is a job that you must do as a person. You can't leave everything for the leadership of IPOB. You also say now, you cannot leave everything for the leadership of IPOB. You must, on your own, do something in order to do what? To help the improvement and chances of saving our people, chances for us having this Biafra restoration achieved, and chances for all of us to enjoy as a people. This is our message. So I'm going to make a video, and they're going to see your face very, very well. Very boldly. They are going to see your face, so that you will know that next time you will think twice. Next time you will think twice in order to come out openly in public and make this publication. If our leader were to be here, can you come out and be making this rubbish? If our leader, I'm asking, if our leader were to be here, who born you? Who born you to come out and be making this nonsense against the great work that our Biafran Nations League are doing in that part of Biafra? Who born you? And in Puala? Are you mad? If our leader were to be here, who born you? How many of these publications can you see during the time that our leader is around? How many kind of publications like this? You understand? But I'm going to make a very good package for these people. Make a very good package for them, so that our people can begin to reason very, very properly. Begin to do their job. Those local, you think, as long as you have brain, because the difference between human being and animal is ability to reason. If you cannot reason, that means you are an animal. That is why when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu baptized Nigeria as a zoo, babu, where baboon and monkeys are living, this is exactly because baboons and monkey, he said that even calling Nigeria a zoo is insulting an animal. It is even in this my music. It is even insulting my music. Now they can say calling Nigeria a zoo is like insulting an animal, because even so that means that Nigeria, anybody that calls himself Nigeria, is even worse than animal is he? Is he the person is worse than the person? If you cannot be able to reason, that is to say, how would I put it? Animal, it is better than you. I don't know how to put it. Maybe somebody will help me in the comment section. I don't know how to put it. If you cannot be able to reason, animal is better than you. Animal is better than you. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. How many of them will come out openly to make this nonsense if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is around? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is around, not everybody is getting this message when Mazi Nnamdi is around. But with this my little contribution, I'm making it visual for people to see and understand the picture. Let them, so that, because all this picture, there is a psychological there. People believe seeing. People believe in an Aita Chukwu Ghana who give me this infinite wisdom in order to be conducting my way of agitation in the way I am doing it. Modesha did this detailed video. I thank Chukwu Ghana for that, and I pray that he give me more wisdom. So we are going to make a short, and this short is going to go viral so that people can be able to understand. Not me, not the message. The type of message we preach today cannot be the one that we're going to preach tomorrow. The one who preach tomorrow will not be the one that we're going to preach next tomorrow. And this is how it's been done. Just like this man here, who would say that he's going to bomb his own munna. He's going to bomb his own munna. He cannot make, not every time you will see such a message. This.
Even them also hella body language. Actually, me bomb by 2 times. It's short, kids dengara. Almost school no sodia. Apatam. Uno joga ha poor there also. The next one and get the bomb body place. You can also mutanza that band.
You see, such statement you cannot hear it 2 times. So not the message that we preach today you are going to preach tomorrow, but the one that we remember God put it in us, we are going to preach it. I thank you very much for listening, and I say as you share this program, then that means they are doing your own great job to support this struggle, because the more people listen to this message and the message that millions of us all over the world are propagating for the restoration of Biafra, the more we get more believers. And the more we get more believers, the more Nigerian government being exposed in a sense that they will be forced to be bribing the people that they will bribe the more. And the more people reject the bribe, the more we have more believers. And before you know it, when they start to kill our people, then people will now rise up and defend one another, so that nobody will be killed. Thank you very much. I still remember that in Kendall watching again. A both of our active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well, serving the indigenous people of Biafra through media, evangelists, and also music. And if you want to get my music, go to Odinkemma Official in YouTube, more especially, or in Instagram, or even in Facebook. You can go and check it there and get it. Shalom.
We call on Chukwu Okike Abiyama to keep you up. Yeah.
This is a warning from the unknown and ESN for you to know that your enemy has the way of killing you.
We the masses, we are praying. We pray for ESN.
We pray for John
For the family assignment. And we pray that soon enough
very soon
we shall
enough.
see Biafra, 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 Biafra. We pray that soon enough
Very soon
we shall
enough.
see Biafra, 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 Biafra. We pray that soon enough.
Now listing the unknown government and the ESN has won the second vigilante groups over the issue allegedly that they're working in hand in hand with Nigeria police and the DSS and Navy, with the electoral and the full level. Be one and be wise to understand your enemy has a way of killing you. Let only them suffer the evil they have caused to the masses. How can no man be killed? And you said don't know what is happening, walking, thinking, listening, and agitating for them. We pray for the ESN, we pray for John very soon enough, very soon enough, yeah, very soon enough. Listening again and again, we be massacring for ESN and unknown. For the heavenly assignment, one day we shall see the Biafra. Please direct this one into all your members and be very careful of the killers in the southeast. Talking about someone we kill, accused on the jail, and you say them don't know about it. Preaching like the guru, should not address the masses. How can someone be killed, and you say don't know about it? How can someone get jailed, and you say don't know about it? How can someone be jailed, and you say don't know about to be one and be wise to understand your enemy as a way of killing you. We demand to pray for the ESN and the we pray for ESN. We pray for John Money too. And we pray for soon enough. We shall see Biafra, 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 Biafra. Very soon enough. We shall see Biafra, 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 Biafra. Very soon enough. Mr. Odekema on the microphone, agitating for the restoration of Biafra. Shalom.